You may notice I am not the president of the club. Maybe we have some similarities, but I am not yet the president of the club. But I am opening today's meeting because do you know what today is? Wednesday grab bag meeting. Guys, come on. It's the anniversary, the 300th anniversary of Toastbusters. What? And we are, as Sasha correctly pointed out, celebrating with an unusual meeting called a grab bag meeting, which is basically where all roles will be improvised by all of you, people online as well. But before we get into that, I would like to do a little warm up to get us in the mood for this exciting meeting. And in the past, I've worked at English immersion camps with kids. So this is a kids game, but it's a very fun game. And it is called Bing Bong Clap. And let me explain how this will work. When I point to a person, they will have to say the first word or do the first action in the sequence. For example, first word is Bing. Sasha, so you say Bing. Then I point to another person. They say the second word or action in the sequence. Bong. Excellent. And then we do a clap. You don't say it. You don't say it. You do the action of clapping. So let's try from the beginning. Bing. Just the person I point to. Relax. Just the person I point to. Okay, let's try again. Bing. Bing. Again. Perfect. And people online, for this game, I will need you to unmute your microphones. And when I say your name, you have to say the correct word or action in the sequence. For example, the first word is Bing, second word is Bong, the third is the action of a clap. So for example, Alexandra, go.
Bing.
Perfect. Mike. So Mike, you now say the word bong. Or are you not participating? That's fine. I don't know, are you not able to unmute yourself? That's all right. Take your time. I'll come back to you. Are you able to unmute yourself, Mike?
Unfortunately, yes.
Unfortunately. Perfect. Do you want to participate in the game?
My guess is bang.
Yes, good, excellent. And so we've got bing, bong. Perfect. Okay, does everyone understand what they need to do? Okay, now, finally, we're gonna do it for real, but this time, you have to all stand up. And if you miss your word or do the wrong action, you are out and you will sit down. Let's try it. Alexandra online?
Whatever. I haven't heard anything before. Let's imagine it's clap.
Oh, they can't hear you. Okay, let's try again.
Bong.
Oh, sorry, you're out. The next word is Bing. You can sit down. And we start from Bong. Bong.
Bing.
No, sit down, it's clap.
Bong.
Bing. Sit down, it's clap.
From the beginning. Bing.
Clap. You have to clap, sit down. And from the beginning, Alexandra online.
Bing.
Mike.
Bang.
Close enough.
Bing.
Good.
Bing.
Bong. Bing.
Bong. Ah, close. Very good. Very good. Okay, I think you're getting it too easy. It's too easy. So we're gonna add a fourth action. It's going to be bing, bong, clap, and then this action. Let's try it. Ah, close. Ah, sorry, sit down. Mike, first action, first word.
Bong.
Oh, sorry, it's bing. Let's go again from the beginning. Sorry, sit down. Let's go again. Good, very good. Oh, close. Oh my God, you guys are very good. Very good, very good. One last one. We'll do five. We'll do five. Again, new sequence. Bing, bong, clap, move. Boom. Remember it? Let's go. Sorry, you're out. Yeah, boom. Last one is boom. Only when I point again. And from the beginning, Sasha, online.
Bing.
Close. Second word, online. Ooh, don't remember the second word. We had bing, bong was the second word. So the online participants are out. It's just the two of you guys. Oh, okay. Oh, you paused. You paused. Sorry, we have the winner, Danielle. Let's applaud. All right. Now that everyone's warmed up, I think we're ready to begin our meeting. So, our lovely Irina, yes, will hand out, no, we'll have a bag, let's call it, where people will take roles from. We have divided the roles for experienced Toastmasters and for less experienced Toastmasters. Yeah, they're super experienced and experienced. Now, everyone who's online as well, you will be able to participate. You can designate a person, choose a role from the bag for you. And we'll begin with experienced. Who counts themselves as experienced? Yeah, just Sasha's got a role. Daniel, you're experienced. Come. Who else is experienced? Anastasia, you wanna? Sasha online. Which pile would you like? For experienced Toastmasters or super experienced? Oh, she's frozen. Oi, Sasha, you're
You
frozen.
tell me to do.
Okay, cool. Mike, what about you?
Experienced.
Experienced, perfect. For Mike?
Minor role.
Yeah, for minor roles. Mike, is it okay if I choose for you?
Yes.
Yeah. Mike, you got thoughts of the day.
Got it.
Now, who else does not have a role yet? Okay, and we need one more for Sasha online. Yeah, and Sasha online. And one for Yuri. Okay. We need a timer in the room though.
Yeah.
We need a timer. We can swap. In other responsible missions. Sasha, hold on. We're finding a role for you in one moment.
I have one role, okay?
Okay,
How long do you want?
we can't have a timer online.
We can.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Sasha.
Sasha, Destiny has spoken and you have the counter.
Thank you.
Your favorite role. I know how much you like filler words. I remember your speech about filler words.
Thanks so much.
So Mike, thought of the day, Sasha, our counter, everyone else, you know your roles, but don't worry, you don't have to improvise too much. We have prepared instructions for you and you will have a whole 10 minutes to prepare for your role, to prepare what you want to say, to maybe use ChatGPT or anything to maybe prepare your questions or your speeches. So our 10 minutes begins now, and we will begin the official meeting in 10 minutes. People online, I will send a picture of the description of the instructions for your roles to you on WhatsApp, okay? All right, 10 minutes. Great. If you have any questions or if you need help, I am happy to help you. Yes, I'm timing. Mike and Sasha, I've sent you your role descriptions on Telegram and on WhatsApp.
Alexander, thank you very much.
Да, мы забыли про это. Нет, no, thank you. Я в прошлый раз была General Evaluator у этих, у серферов. Плюс у меня роль уже была, только что. Ну да, я чуть-чуть. Вот это вот. А кто президент? Григорьев. Perfect. 7 minutes left, everyone. You have 7 minutes. What are you gonna do on Wednesdays now? Go, you're gonna be bored. Yeah, yeah, it's okay. No, you did never come back. No, of course. You know, like the non-member sit over there in the corner, and the crumbs of bread, and the other ones get the cookies. No, but I'm glad you're still coming. Yeah. It's wasn't. Remember, yeah, like that's part it took me a year, and the second part it took me close to 1 year and a half, more or less, like. Yeah, no, really not, but that's as long as I can extend it, you know. Yeah, yeah, and then there's not much to do. No, I mean, yeah, and actually the paths from each other, they're not very different. Like the first 3 levels, they are exactly the same, they're almost the same. Yeah, and it's like, yeah, okay, it doesn't make sense, you know. Yeah. Yeah, how are you doing? Oh my God. Oh yeah, I saw you in Mexico. Yeah. Oh, lovely. When I came home, I cried. When do you come back? On 15th of March. Well, actually, like a week.
Well, the weather
And a
was
half ago,
the weather was better, of course, I think. I think than in February. Yeah, I came back February and I was like, fuck with I was in my house for like a week, like trying to get out, like going little by little, like just to the corner and come back. Yeah, so I imagine, yeah. How long were you there?
2 weeks.
Oh, that's quite nice. That's quite nice. Tulum, I've never been there. Is it close to
It's
Cancun?
very close to Cancun.
Yeah, beautiful.
5 more minutes, everyone. You have 5 more minutes to prepare. The signals for the timer. Oh, it's switched. Ah, okay. Very nice. Okay, perfect. No problem. I am all for corruption. There is no tan on you. Huh? There is no tan. No tan? Excuse me. White person, brown person. I don't like to tan.
Yeah, what was it hot? But you tried, you didn't try to tan, do it
No,
in swimming?
it's hot, man. Like I don't want to. Like it's
But
hot.
when you swimming,
Yeah, of course.
then you tan there.
Yeah. claro, yo hablo español. Claro que sí. No, no.
What did you get to try Mexican food? Like,
You can. I
loved it.
every day.
No.
day.
Tacos and quesadillas were my lunch and dinner. I loved it. I mean, they were actually quite cheap as well. So it was surprising. And it was good, good, good. So burritos. Tried it.
I only had burrito chops because for me it was just, it wasn't.
It's a lot of like,
Yeah,
beans.
yeah. Tacos are better. But I had a great time. It was just
And they had really much, how would say, like old Russian.
no, it was an American girl married a Sri Lankan guy.
Love the combination.
They,
Mexico.
yeah, they met in Mexico.
Ah, they live there.
Well, not permanently, but on and off, yeah, on and off.
Oh.
Sure. Guests online, can you hear me clearly? You put a thumbs up.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. And someone's calling me. No. So I think we're ready. The time is up. So I would like to ask you to sit back down and let's get this meeting started. And I would like to call to the stage our president, Anastasia. Please applause, applause. Wait, sweaty hands. Thank you.
Okay. So, dear friends, hello. My name is Anastasia, and I'm the president of Toastbusters Club. Wow, such a wonderful career. Thank you very much. As usual, I would like to start this meeting, this wonderful meeting. So, this is the meeting number 300. Please clap. And who we are, I would like to say that we are the Toastmasters International organization. It's non-profit organization which exists in 100 and some more countries all over the world. And we have a lot of clubs here in Russia. We have English-speaking clubs, Russian-speaking clubs, German-speaking clubs, and even one French-speaking club, which is called Autour du Mont. And here we practice public speaking in a wonderful, friendly atmosphere. So at the beginning of the meeting, I would like to ask you to switch off your mobile phones or to keep it on the silence mode. And if we also have one important rule, it's one microphone rule. So if a person speaks, please don't interrupt him or her. And today, I would like to give the words to the Toastmaster of the day, who will start our meeting. Who is? Oh my God, I forgot. Sorry. Do we have newcomers? I see one newcomer here in the audience. So please come here to the stage and please tell us what's your name, how did you find us, and what do you expect from this meeting?
Okay, thank you guys. I'm Maria. I'm from St. Petersburg, But it's not my first time in Точка Кипения, Toastmasters events, but in Moscow it's my first time. So I'm glad to see you. It's a high respected auditory for me. So I'm a little nervous. I'm here because of my business trip. So I work as a yes, I have some expectation to improve, to enhance my English, and maybe to know something new for me.
Thank you very much. And now I guess it's time to give the words to the Toastmasters of the day. Is it Daniel? I guessed because the president is a very important role and important position. So we should anticipate everything that happens. So the stage is yours.
Okay, thank you. Hello, guys. I'm a bit kind of nervous here because Toastmasters will propose the topic just right away. By the way, the topic I decided to keep it is the TV series because as was presented, like, yeah, we are at Toastmasters, like having a Santa Barbara long series. Yeah. And by the way, do you know that we started this club in 2012, right? Yeah. So yes, yes. So we are indeed like Santa Barbara for many years. So I want to be the cruise Castillo in that case. So I don't remember how he finished, by the way. Did he die? No? No? He's alive? Okay, yes, I want to be the cruise Castillo. By the way, do you like this TV series? Yeah. By the way, do you know that in 2022, I just checked it, so the Russians watched the TV series for the, let me check, for the 2 million hours. So it's 227 years in total. Can you imagine that we're spending so much time on a TV series? No, it's all the TV series. All of it. Yeah, people just watching that, and kind of it's widely accepted that now is the golden era of this TV series. And just to give you an example, one only Netflix, Netflix, right? So they spent 14 billion on the TV series production. It's the huge amount of money. So if, for example, in previous years, the budget of the one film was 100 million. So now, like every big network company can spend that easily. Of course, they can produce that. By the way, do we have the agenda with all the people? Who kind of, who is who actually? Who's timer, who is who?
Yeah, we get this agenda. Okay, let me help you.
Okay. Yeah, and okay, so and Mike, I guess you are I guess you are the third of the day master, right? Yeah, so I would like to give you a word, to give you a floor. Okay, to give you a floor to hear your thoughts on that.
Okay, I'll give you your choice of words of a day. The first one is success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It's the courage to continue that counts. That comes to us by Winston Churchill. The second one may be more to your liking. What do you call a woman with one leg? Anybody guess? Eileen. You don't like that? Eileen? All right, I give up. I yield to the Toastmaster.
Okay. Okay, so I have the paper now. So I'm more prepared now. So I just, what is, okay, I'm in the square, okay. Okay, so as you know, the TV series can be a very, very long, right? And we can spend a lot of time on that and forget about all the other things. And likely at our club, we have a special role who can help us to keep on time, and that is timer. And today our timer is Ekaterina Dymova. So
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Hello, guys. So it's my first time. I'm timer in this wonderful club. To be honest, I was thinking lately, what is the organ, what is a part in our body can measure time? Do you know? We don't have. We don't have. We have some special organs that can help us to test, to smell, to whatever, to see, of course. But we don't have an organ that special. I'm just trying to explain my role, Alexander. Yeah, maybe brain for somebody, but I suppose we just don't have. We only can get to know what time is it when we look at a clock, right? That's it. There's no other. Sorry? Maybe, yeah, maybe outside the window. So today I'm your timer, and what I'm going to do, by the way, I have wonderful cards, a green, yellow, and red. Green, yellow, and red. So I'm going to show you a green card. Can you see? When you are in time, pretty much you can go moving, go speaking, etc. When I show you yellow card, it means please be aware that your time is almost over and you should start closing your speech or whatever it will be. And when you see red card, you should immediately stop. Otherwise, I'm going to, I don't know, punish you maybe. Yeah, thank you, Alexander. You're a very kind person, we know. So I'm joking. Of course, just be aware, maybe start moving out of this stage. I'm also kidding. So thank you to Toastmaster of the Day. I'm very strict, by the way. I'm not joking right now. Maybe I'm laughing. I'm kind of person, but thank you so much.
our very strict timer. Okay, good. It's not a secret that a lot of people actually learn the English by watching the TV series. And of course, maybe it's not the proper way, but still a lot of us do. And of course, if you learn the English by watching the TV series, you can make some mistakes. Yeah, but we should visit our club indeed, because in our club we have the special role who can help us with the right English grammar, and the role called grammarian. And today our grammarian is Alexander Baranov. Help us, Alexander.
I will do my best. Hello, dear Toastmasters. I'm the grammarian today, and we are all not ideal, and we all make mistakes. My role is not to punish you. My role is to help you. So I will try and do my best to note what you speak and how you speak, note the good parts and the bad parts, and try to encourage you to improve your English and help you with your mistakes so that you can grow with each our meeting. Another job of mine is the word of the day. And I wanted to connect the word of the day with our today's celebration of the Jubilee. The word of the day, which I chose, is to commemorate. I will show you the spelling. I hope everyone can see it. Yeah, the word means to make something memorable. It's connected with memory. So you do something special in order that you remember. For instance, you may say that there is a statute, and the statute is here to commemorate the World War II. Or we have a special celebration to commemorate the 300th meeting of the Toastmasters Club. So I encourage you to use the word of the day. What? Okay, yeah. To use the word of the day so that to make your speech maybe a little bit of impromptu. Thank you.
Thank you, Alexander. Phrases like, I'll be back, or to make an offer he cannot reject, and others, we all use them because they are very famous, as famous as the films. Of course, in Russian, we have a lot of quotes from films as well. And those kind of phrases, they help us to make our speeches brighter. Okay, brighter. And but sometimes when we are nervous and do some impromptu speeches, we can make some mistakes and use some filler words. And of course, that's not what should be. And likely in our club, we have a role who can actually track those filler words and show us where we should work on. And today, our account is Alexander Martiniuk. Okay,
Thank you
Alexandra,
so
so the
much.
floor is yours.
Thank you so much, Mr. Toastmaster. And we should all thank him for the amazing connection of these minor roles. Do you all agree? Yes. I'm not going to be very strict. I think I will just write down all your filler words. And that's all. No offense. I have this little piece of paper. It's blank so far. I have this map. No, a map. I have this pen that is actually matching my dress, and I will actually, and it's not a filler word in this sense, I will be actually writing down your names, your beautiful names, and the number of these tiny sounds or repeated words or these nasty filler expressions that you're bound to use, I'm sorry to say, as this is my favorite issue, as some of you may know lately, as I'm the champion for filler words usage. So I'm going to be so kind and sympathetic to you all, because you are definitely much better than me in this case. But at the end of the meeting, I'm going to make my little report on this piece of paper to commemorate your amazing usage of filler words, if any. And once more, congrats on the 300th meeting of Toastbusters Club of Toastmasters. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
your
Alexandra.
attention.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. To follow all the twists in the TV series, of course, you should have a good memory, right? And there's always, kind of the part for the fun and jokes in the TV series. And we are, as Santa Barbara, is not an exception. We have our place here for the fun as well. And that is the space, I can say, for the quiz master. And for today, the quiz master is just Yuri, without his name. So just Yuri.
Introduce myself.
Yuri, introduce you.
Okay. Of course, quiz master is the sweetest role in the club tonight. So be attentive. I'm going to ask at the end of the meeting the questions, some interesting facts, what some of us are going to say tonight. So if you guess, I'll give those guys or ladies who guess, I'll give a sweet.
Thank you. Handshake, handshake, handshake. Okay, so the stage, yeah, I can say the stage is set, and we are ready for the first episode of our TV series today, and that is the first speech, prepared speech, and I'm glad to call on stage the Tatiana Gladышeva, right, with her speech, My Journey. So level 2, innovative planning.
What took you so long? This is the most frequently heard question when it comes to my Toastmasters achievements versus the time it took. I have my answer ready. I had a plenty of time to prepare it. I usually reply, my Toastmasters journey, it's not a mountain to climb, but the river to drift along. This is my self-invented quote, so I can use it as many times as I hear the question without the fear of being blamed for plagiarism. Indeed, my journey has been very pleasant and productive all way long. Talking seriously, I don't feel that bad for not achieving as many goals as I could have, for not collecting as many awards as other Toastmasters have. I have always I have always been thinking about Toastmasters like about my everyday life, almost like my family. So every time my club members receive the awards or recognition, I feel so proud for them as you would for your family members. All my Toastmasters movements are aligned with the best events in my life. I joined Toastmasters community when I just got my first baby. As the time went on, he became kind of cool, hardly manageable, very independent teenager who practices his rhetorical devices on me and mastering his leadership skills on his classmates. I have to tell you, when it comes to defend his ideas, he's extremely persuasive. Every time he is practicing a new public speaking technique, I get called to school, usually by the vice principal, for a serious private conversation. His sister is the opposite. Every time she says a word, it becomes popular in a good way. Teachers are happy when she speaks. I think maybe because she likes to play good girl, but possibly maybe because when I got her, I was already an experienced Toastmaster. And when I was expecting my daughter, I was busy preparing for speeches and roles. I was thinking of nice, good listenable words and phrases. So when she was born, she already had some rhetorical background. The inspiration from the Toastbusters speeches encouraged me to see a lot of new places and try a lot of new things in my life. Since I joined Toastmasters community, I have visited over 30 new countries. But these trips were not about the fact of traveling or travel enjoyment itself. Now they were about getting a new perception of fresh emotion. Being a Toastmaster, I wanted to get maximum out of new faces and new places. I wanted to catch that unique emotion which ignites a creative spark, which makes all processes in my brain work. You cannot imagine how many progressive, exciting, brilliant ideas I got from the Toastbusters speeches. I watched the movies and read the books suggested by my fellow club members. I experienced a new trend of dramatic art. I opened an investment account and started to learn another foreign language after listening Toastbusters speeches. By the way, guys, I remember the first meeting of our club. It was held on the 4th floor in Gorny Institute at Leninsky Prospect. Alan knows. And that time we were given very small room, very cozy one. Moscow Free Speakers also met at that building, but they had, for some reason, they had bigger premise. And that time for our first meeting, Toastbusters, we were given the small room. I don't know why, but it was so small and cozy, looked like old-fashioned classroom, but it was like a good place for friends to get together, and that's what it was. I remember delivering very many good speeches of mine. And since then, Toastbusters meeting have been held in many different places, but every time each meeting was distinctive and memorable. I remember the first committee of our club. They were young, ambitious, and remarkable people, as I'm sure as they are now. I'm not sure if they realized that that day they didn't just submit another interesting project organizing the club that day, but they gave the others the possibilities to develop their talents. I'm very thankful to all of them. And since then, club has been run by many enthusiastic and motivated people. Each and every one contributed a lot of efforts to the club and to community development. I'm very thankful to all of them, and especially to our current committee for that precious feeling they give to all of us for living in today. Guys, I wish my journey will never end. I haven't finished yet. I wish my journey will never end. And of course, I'm looking forward to receiving new ideas and thoughts. And of course, I give myself resolutions to become a better speaker, to take more roles, to be more active member. Not sure if I'm going to be able to keep my resolutions, but I know for sure that the best for the Toastbusters is yet to come. And I wish all of you to enjoy your journey, no matter if it's a drift or a climb. Thank you.
Thank you, Tanya. So it seems that you have a melodrama at your home, you have a melodrama here. So maybe it's time to merge them. So call up your children here. Okay, so the end of the episode 1, but not the end of the story, right? Because we have the second one. It's the rule of the TV series. One is finish, second is to begin. And I'm glad to call on stage our second presenter, Olga Latana, with her speech, Elevate to Innovate, Level 4, Visionary Communications.
Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster and dear fellow Toastmasters. Today, I'm going to share with you my journey of mastering public relation strategies. Recently at work, we developed a product, a tool that helps our affiliates do strategic decisions about their brands. And it makes their daily work easier and improves the performance of the brands. Like every product, you need to promote it. And for that, we developed a very comprehensive PR or public relations strategy. So, you might think that a public relation is something easy to do, but it's not, right? We read a lot of books, but you know, guys, theory, like everywhere is theory, but real life brings a lot of surprises. Today, I'm not gonna teach you how to do PR strategy, but I will share with you the real lessons that I got in the experience I got through this process. So lesson number 1 of PR strategy, you need a PR strategy. After a few months of developing the product, we became very excited that we will revolutionize in our company by bringing this tool to our market managers. And we decided to go to the big boss, division vice president, and tell him about the project. You know what he did? He killed it. He said, no, he said, you are theoretical, intellectual bastards. You can never do it. I will not give you a budget. You don't know real life. But you know what? We continued to develop our product, taking the risk. So the lesson is, don't approach senior leadership before you have a proved concept, and also have in mind his experience and personality. Lesson number 2, be prepared for unexpected conflicts. We had a great supporter to test our product with one affiliate. They were super enthusiastic, engaged, but when we showed them the conclusions of the tool, they saw something they didn't expect about their brand. And all of a sudden, out of supporters, they converted into skeptics. And they started to spread negative information about the tool. So the lesson is anticipate the potential conflict and address it proactively. Lesson number 3, not all supporters necessarily work in your interest. So we had a lady in our headquarters who was monitoring our potential users. She was a manager of the potential users. She was very, very supportive, enthusiastic, and she said, I will help you to promote the product. But during our conversations with affiliates, she was so confused. She was telling something very wrong, and actually she worked against us. So the lesson learned is that select the supporters who are capable to help you drive your agenda. Okay, finally, some positive lesson. We engaged with one affiliate, and there was a manager who was, again, very enthusiastic, and he started to be as excited about the product more than us, even more than us. And he developed a narrative that was very, very powerful and refreshing. And then we used him in all our other pitches to affiliates to gain credibility among our potential users, because he could use the language that they could understand, because they talk same language. So the lesson is that if you want to promote the product, win the user, use their feedback. And finally, to close the loop, lesson number 5, you always have a second chance. Remember the guy who threw our product to the trash bin, the division vice president? We found the right moment. We came to him. He started the meeting the following way. You, again, came to annoy me with your product. But you know how we ended the meeting? He said, you guys, if you want to start a startup, I will be your angel investor. I will invest in you. So what is PR? PR is marketing, which is for free. We should use it. It is very powerful, but the overall lessons learned are, so know your audience, know what are their concerns, customize your messages to them, and be prepared that things can be out of your control, and you also can get some negative publicity, which is okay when you drive a real change. And now, guys, imagine 2 weeks ago, I'm on the stage, on the spotlight, in front of 200 people, leaders in our company, presenting the product and launching it in our organization. And after the meeting, you know, people approaching you, asking questions, shaking hands, congratulating, and being very excited. And our PR journey has just begun. Thank you so much.
Yeah. When I ask you about the prolonging the membership, you said that you have a lot of work to do. So now I understand actually what you was talking about, right? So the new project to launch. Okay, we've done, we prepare speeches. No more. So it's time to take a break from our TV series for how much? For 10 minutes, right? For 10 minutes. Okay, so the break. What? Some angry.
Already, yeah, guys.
I like Ryan Gosling as well,
Yeah.
but unfortunately the time is up. Anna and Alexandra. You can discuss Ryan Gosling later. Okay, Anna, you can take a seat. Katya.
Yeah.
Okay, the whole meeting today is the expromptu. Yeah, so we have to create the speeches from the no preparation, but in our today's meetings, and this is the table topic. And the table topic master today is Alexandra Fedorenko. Welcome.
Thank you very much. Wonderful impromptu performances, you guys. And now our favorite part, improvised speeches or table topics. For those of you who is not familiar with that, this is basically you coming here on stage, getting some dumb question from me today. They're not that dumb, but still. Okay, the ones that I showed you are not here today, most of them, some of them. Anyways, you will need to speak here for from 1 to 2 minutes. You will have 30 seconds to prepare. And after that, please make sure you watch our timer, online audience as well. Hi, Sash. And when you watch the timer, you need to mind that when you speak for 1 minute, you will see the green light. That means that good job, you can stop, but better not, and keep going. At 1:30, you will see the yellow lights. That means that amazing job, you may stop, but keep going. When you see the red light, that means that, okay, now that is more than enough. You can actually wrap up. After 2 minutes and 30 seconds, nothing is going to happen, but everybody is going to probably hate you because everybody wants to come here today. I've prepared 8 questions. Maybe we'll be able to complete them all. Who knows? Anyways, I would like to start this amazing part. And today I'm not going to ask you any numbers to give you the question. I'm just going to give you the question that I like to give to you. Yeah. And I would like to invite on this stage a volunteer, somebody who is not afraid to be the first. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, Lera, I've prepared a beautiful question for you. I know you're going to love it. What does шпадонько mean? Let me repeat. What does, thank you, шпадонько mean? Lera? Шпадонько.
I mean, I've studied language for a very, very long time. As most of you know, I am an English teacher, so technically I should know exactly the answer to this question, which I will tell you. Now, you see, the history of language started a long, long time ago. And how do words form? Well, one of the ways that word formation happens is by combining 2 existing words. We call that a compound noun. Yes, let's think of some examples of compound nouns. For example, basket and ball becomes basketball. Can anyone else think of any more compound nouns? Like football? Yeah, very creative, guys. Well done. Maybe something about weather in like sun and sunshine. There we go. We've got sun and shine. And I've kind of forgotten what the word was that Sasha gave me. I don't know where I'm going with this, but I'm going to try. I believe that шпадонько is also a combination of maybe 2 old English words that are no longer in use. Spa and Doinkle. So, Katja, are you timing me? Because I feel like I've been going for over 2 minutes. Okay. So, in my mind, it is a great way to signal to people that you love them. So I would like to give you a great big springdonkel from me and pass the mic back to Alexandra. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. That was amazing. Okay, I've been Googling the dumbest questions for table topics. This is how I came up with this particular question. And since you're all wondering what poddoinkle means, nothing, that's gibberish. So good job, by the way. Okay, other questions are not going to be that difficult, I promise. So any other volunteers? Let's go. Could you please remind us your name?
Surname?
You can give surname too if you want.
Varapaev.
Beautiful, Varapaev. This is what we're gonna write. So Varapaev, describe yourself in terms of food. Describe yourself in terms of food, Varapaev.
Okay. Okay. No surprise, I'm not talented at saying long speeches, but I certainly have a talent of being brief. Salty crust, salty dried brown bread.
Thank you very much. A huge round of applause. Wonderful. I'm looking forward to having more people here. You can see what kind of questions you'll have. Okay, your name for everybody, please.
Anastasia.
So, Anastasia, your question. What songs would be played on a loop in hell? What songs would be played on a loop in hell?
Such a wonderful question, isn't it? So let's have a look. The question is very interesting because actually the science doesn't know if hell exists or not, but I believe that it exists. It's a good surprise for that person that who has bad behavior, extremely bad behavior. Not, for example, I don't know, eating chocolates or even missing school, but some very, very evil people. For them, maybe there will be hell. And what song will be played? Actually, let's don't think about it. So my answer is I don't know what song will be played. So I will be politically correct and I will answer differently. So we should conduct ourselves very well. We should have a good behavior. We should help people. We should be responsible. We should also like our life and appreciate it. And we should believe that the hell is not for us. So it's for somebody else, for some people who are not so responsible as we are. So they will have a look and listen to this amazing music, I guess. And we will be more I don't know, let's think that it's such kind of music is not for us. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We have some hope. So no songs playing on a loop. Why not? I can see some fresh faces here. So would you like to try it out? I promise not to give you the stupidest questions because they've been here already. And what is your name?
Thank you. My name is Anton. Never done anything like that before, so I'm just gonna go figure out along the way. So let's do it.
That's wonderful. So Anton, your question is, what useless facts do you know? What useless facts do you know, Anton?
Well, guys, you know, the world full of information, right? So everybody has a lot going on in their heads, thinking about stuff from the news, from anywhere else. They picked up some phrases or some ideas, and maybe that's useful information to ponder upon. But some of that stuff you really don't need to spend your time on, right? So then you need to ask yourself a question. What could be worthy of your attention? Is it something that relates to your life directly, or maybe that would be something that may improve your life or the people you like? So that would be useful information for you. What is the information that has no meaning or like worthless of spending your time on? It's like something that don't make any change for you, right? So and what we can think about in that regard, there could be something probably about some like superfluous stuff that probably won't matter in next hour or next day or maybe next minute. And for that, I probably should mention stuff like who's the number one in I don't know, like in some sport that I don't even interested in. So that would be useless information for me to have in my head, and I probably come up with this answer today. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you.
Thank you very much. First of all, some useless facts and some beautiful wording. Thank you very much. So, more volunteers? I saw you. Sash, would you like to also participate?
Me, yes.
Okay, Sash, let me first invite the lady and then I will invite you to the stage. So, Sash, this is your question. I hope you're gonna love it. What's the silliest thing you're pretty good at? What's the silliest thing you are pretty good at?
Sash means me, right? Not another Alexander.
No, that means you, of course. Yeah.
Wow, nice to know, because I am 15 kilometers away from your beautiful building where you all are, but it's so cozy to be together with you celebrating your wonderful event. And of course, I am pretty experienced in enjoying some silly things, yes, but to stay politically correct as well, I will just mention that I am really good at using my favorite mysterious filler words. Yes, I'm counting them right now. Yeah, spoiler, spoiler, spoiler. And no one is going to check on me right now. So I can probably show you the examples of wonderful usage of these silly elements. But there is a reason for that. You know what? I love them. I love my favorite mysterious filler words. I even am making a speech about them right now, which I am going to present very soon in April, on Saturday, April the 6th, also online during our wonderful contest. So yes, this can be an example of silly, unnecessary, but sometimes rather pretty and charming thing to do. Filler words. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Some would argue that that is a silly thing to do, but I'm with you. I'm with you on this one.
Valid.
Alexander, the stage is yours. Okay, and your question. What was the worst job you ever had, and how did you end up leaving it? What was the worst job you ever had, and how did you end up leaving it?
Thank you. I would rather end up with the silly questions than with this one, which is too much connected with the life. Actually, I had only one job in my life, the real job. I'm a lawyer, so I worked for 2 employers so far, but still, and I don't think that I can say that I was bad at them because everybody wants to do good at his job, and this is also my goal, to be good and to be useful and to provide some of my experience to my employer, to my colleagues. So I don't really have anything to say about the situation which you provided to me as a question. However, I would say that we all have different jobs in our lives which are not connected to our professional life. Maybe you have you can say that you have a job of a son, or you have a job of a mother to your child, and you can be good or bad at them. And there should always be balance in your life between the jobs which you are used to and which you are fulfilling. So maybe I cannot say that I am so brilliant as a son, but I'm trying my best. And I will always do my best until the end of my days.
Thank you very much. This is what I was thinking about, like tidying your room as a kid. That's a job, especially when your parents are like, we will give you 100 rubles or we will buy something good for you. That feels like a job. Do we have time for one more person? Just one. So who would be the final volunteer? And your name for everyone?
Olga.
Olga, this is your question. What's one thing you do that people think is crazy and why you do it? What's one thing you do that people think is crazy and why you do it?
You know what? Things that people call crazy about, like somebody is doing a crazy, but actually, usually it comes from the bottom of your heart, right? And you think you are doing great until you see yourself on a video, right? So I was like that for a long time before the mobile phones became part of our life. And on the parties or whatever in the streets, some events, I love to dance. And guys, I think I have a real talent to dancing, but the problem is all my childhood I was doing music and sports, but never dancing. And this was killing me. And I think I'm like a born dancer. And it's inside me. I can go, like really, I feel myself as a ballerina sometimes, or even on the skating, I could do this, tulips or whatever, these beautiful things. And I thought I look amazing. And this all, I thought so until somebody showed me the videos. And guys, now, okay, I'm not that young anymore. So I'm like stopping myself. And but to be honest, when you do it from the, like very honestly, you enjoy. I think I will continue to do that. And I just will not watch all these videos that people send me afterwards.
Thank you, Olga. This is what I wanted to say. Like, just embrace the crazy. And do you know these pictures that show like how I see myself, how my parents see myself, how friends see myself? And usually you imagine that you're going to look so wonderful and nice. And then in the pictures, you're like, or something like that. Anyways, thank you very much for this beautiful, lovely, amazing table topic session. And the best part of it is that now we're going to choose the best table topics speaker. On the pieces of paper that you will see around somewhere, you will see a QR code, and your task is to scan it and then pick the person that you like the most. Try to be honest and pick from the bottom of your heart. And for me, It is time to give back the stage to our wonderful, amazing table topics master, the lover of serious. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. We actually know that Alexandra won a lot of prizes for the best impromptu speeches, yeah, table talk. But now I guess you should start giving some medals for the best table topic master, actually, because so wonderful question. A few minutes to vote. If you're looking for me, I wasn't participating, so choose somebody else. Okay, Kate. Are we done? Alexandra, bye. Okay, I guess we can continue, right? So, yeah, okay. So it was a very challenging meeting for me, and would be very interested to hear how we all did. And for that, we have a general evaluator who is today Alla Ganova. So I would like to call you up on stage with your review.
Dear friends, though all roles were taken rather randomly today, I think you will agree with me that it was a very interesting meeting. Now let's speak about it in details. So, number one, I should give the floor to personal evaluators. And the first personal evaluator is Alexander.
Thank you very much, Madam General Evaluator. It works, it works. Toastmasters journey, it's not mountain to climb, but the river to drift along. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, this quote can be only said by experienced Toastmasters who crossed millions of rivers during her journey, Toastmaster journey. Today, Tatiana shared with us her personal story about her journey in Toastmaster and huge impact or its impact on her personal life. It was full of bright memories like Gorny Institute. I also visited some interaction with her children and word of the day that helped to children to shine bright in school during English classes, and a lot of great people around us who always motivate all of Toastmaster members. I like how well you were connected with audience. You decreased the distance with audience through your eye contact. You addressed every person in the audience through your eye contact, and also your vocal variety was on high level. As you created an engagement with the audience through your voice modulation, and also gestures enhanced a lot the speech and delivery. And you didn't need to move because the audience is not so big, and your vocal variety, your eye contact made all the work. But every speech we can make better, and every better speech we can make even better. The purpose of the speech was deliver story about the time when Toastmaster was a protege. From the first look, I didn't see any topic about related to this subject, but finally I have seen correlation to the topic. It seems that Toastmasters in general was like mentor for Tatiana, and Tatiana was protege. And Toastmaster helped to Tatiana to realize a lot of things in her personal life. That is why I can say that it was well done about the topic. So to summarize, great technique, eye contact, voice, vocal variety, body language, interesting personal story. And next time, please arrange speech more related to the topic, but in general, I can consider this speech as a toast related to club birthday. It was well done. Thank you very much, Tatiana.
Dear friends, I completely agree with everything that has been said by Alexander, but to add just a few words. I'm afraid here in this audience, I'm the only person who has the service in Toastmasters for 25 years. And for me, this report by Tatiana is really a journey of Toastmasters movement. He showed this journey, he showed the procedure in development, and that is the best thing in her report. Thank you so much. And now our second evaluator is Anna Gonzalez.
Thank you, Ala. Hello, everybody. So I wanted to talk about Olga and her project, and let me just have my notes here. So your project was on public relations strategies, right? The objective was to practice the skills needed to effectively use public relations strategies for any group or situation. I have to say that it's been a while since I hear a speech from you. I really like your style. I think we can fairly say that everybody has a different style, and that is what it makes that's what it makes a speaker, their personality and the specific traits. So the way do you deliver a speech is normally in a very structured and informative, and I actually like that. When it comes to the objective of the project itself, I think you achieved the objective. You gave us a number of lessons that you go through your PR campaign, although it was an internal PR campaign to get support from your company to launch this project, right? So, but still, a PR campaign internal. So I like the lessons that you gave us. And I'm actually happy that you managed to launch it and it was quite successful as well. So overall, over the delivery itself, I'll say that I liked it. Some of the points that you managed to achieve the objective. So when it comes to the, like, let's say the points of improvements, there are a few things that I will say to you, although it really depends on you whether you feel comfortable and you can naturally embrace them. So the first one that I noticed was the eye contact. You mostly focus your attention on Katya. Thank you. Sorry, I'm very bad with names. So you focus most of your attention in Katya. I saw you looking here, there too, but it was quite clear that most of your attention was focused on one person, which shows that you were nervous. So I will invite you to look around more, like to divide, at least divide 50% time here, 50% there, come back and forth. So it's not so obvious, right? So that's one. The other was about a movement. I did like how you move around, you felt comfortable. I would like just to challenge yourself more to make it more intentional. Like, for example, when you are saying things like when this person who was supposed to be your supporter turned out to be not out of intent, but they at the end it didn't really help you somehow. So maybe you can make more, like a movement towards one or the other side, just to add a little bit of, you know, like an effect, a dramatic effect on what you're saying. Yes, that's of course, if you want, because it's all about like personal style. The other thing that I will also recommend is the vocal variety. I do think that most of the, it was possible for me to listen to you. I was quite far, but most of the speech is on the same level, on volume-wise. So I can hear you. It sounds like normally how you talk in a conversation, but I would just advise you to try to hit some peaks, like for example, she ruined she didn't support us, it didn't work, or when the big boss said like, you again, you know, you can make a bit more of emphasis on the again, for example, just to create again more engagement and to create also like a connection with the person who is listening to you. So all in all, I think it was a very nice speech. I really liked it. I thought it was quite interesting. Thank you so much. And I hope to see you again and soon in delivering another speech. Thank you.
Thank you, Anna. As to Olga's report, I would like to say that for me, the most interesting feature of your report was the detection of negative and positive aspects. And I think it looks like detection of positive and negative aspects of our life in general. So thank you so much. And one more thing. I haven't been here for a long time, and I can compare your previous speeches and this one. Thank you so much for great improvement of your language and style. Now, my task is to introduce the minor roles speakers, and the first one, our counter. So please.
Yes,
Mhm.
I'm here and I'm ready. Thank you so much for the introduction. Yes, I'm grateful. I am ready with my report and I will
Oh,
start.
do it. Mhm.
Can you hear me well?
Yes, I
Yeah.
see you and I hear you. Okay.
Thank you so much. And yes, I have something to say, even though I am 15 kilometers away. I am glad that I was not watching the participants strictly eye to eye, so that they are relaxed and so that they present their speeches as they are in a natural habitat, so to say. But first, I would like to express why filler elements such as pauses, repetitions, or any sounds or words, they fascinate me personally so much, and why I consider them mysterious. That's because sometimes they really can be annoying to listeners, sometimes not. And sometimes these elements of speech are used as necessary parts of a sentence or necessary for the meaning, sometimes not. But as a general remark, maybe yes, we don't have too much time, I can say that really filler elements are contagious, as we learned today. A lot of participants used words like right, so, okay, you know, or you don't know. And sometimes these phrases or words really meant something and were necessary for expression of their ideas. Sometimes they were just a little eruptions, unnecessary sounds. So please try to mind what you are saying and just avoid unnecessary, annoying sounds or words. Okay, promise? Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you so much for such a detailed answer. And I think it's a great thing that you followed the main rule of account words. Don't give the names of the speakers. Okay, next one. Grammarian, Alexander.
The first thing I want to say is that today's meeting was a surprise for everybody. So it was quite challenging, which is quite stressful. But irrespective of that, it was a great meeting and everybody has done a good job. I have visited several meetings already in English and in Russian as well. And I must say that from the grammarian viewpoint, this was one of the best. So nobody was doing any mistakes on a large scale. However, I should still mention several words which I think we shall try to avoid. For instance, there was an expression, there was not appropriate using of the article the. For instance, ask the questions, you better should say ask questions, especially if it's plural form. I will give you the sweet is more appropriate to say I will give you sweets because sweets is used in plural form usually. There was also inappropriate use of the stress in the word committee. It is pronounced committee. There was also use of inappropriate word with the word decisions, to do decisions. Usually we make decisions. And inappropriate use of the form continue to do that. It's better to use continue doing. And I also want to note that there were several expressions which I liked and which I would encourage you to use in your speeches. They are not very surpriseful, but still worth using. I like the expression self-invented quote. It's quite nice, sounds fresh. I especially liked the expression ignite a creative spark, which is very much like some literature thing. And I like the expression to close the loop, which is really fresh indeed. As for the word of the day, there was only one using of the word of the day by Alexandra Martinyuk, and I liked it very much. Thank you.
Thank you. And now it's the turn of the timer. Please.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you again for this wonderful meeting. I really appreciate. So overall, everybody was quite okay in time, except Michael and Yuri Varapaev. You talked a little less than needed. I suppose next time please try to tell as much as you can and as much as you know. And also we have one person who was out of time, and here is Anna Gonzalez. Anna, it's such a pleasure listening to you. But next time we know it. So thank you so much for your wonderful evaluation. The rest quite okay. Everybody was in time, and thank you. We are gorgeous, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And now, Yuri, are you ready? Sure. So, quiz master.
10 questions. Are 10 questions okay? I hope no. Are 10 questions okay? 10 questions I have. Okay. 5 minutes?
That's good.
Okay. Would you keep the time, please? Okay. Okay, I'll try. I'll try to do without. I'll try to do without. Okay, okay. Okay, probably I need. Then I need you.
Yura,
That's the moment.
come on.
I take one.
What is the tonight newcomer's name? What is the tonight newcomer's name?
Maria.
Where is Marie from?
St. Petersburg.
What disability has the lady Mike Thorne mentioned about? How many boys and girls has Tatiana Gladышeva got?
One.
What field does Olga work at? What's her specialization? More exactly. PR strategy. How many lessons did Olga point? Okay, excellent. Okay. What does Alexander do? Okay, excellent. What is Olga's craziest hobby? Dancing everywhere. What holy mantra was Valeria trying to say? What holy mantra was Valeria trying several times to say? Шпадоенкл. Okay. Moment. What year was Toastbusters Club established? Okay. Maybe to both ladies. And the most difficult now is both ladies, if allowed according to the rules. And the most difficult question: what is the number of tonight's meeting? To everyone who said. What was the location first meeting of Toastbusters Club? Okay. Okay. It looks that's all.
Thank you so much. I think that's all. That's all what I should do. And to say finally that it was a very interesting meeting. Especially, I forgot to estimate table topic. So table topic was put with with many interesting and humorous questions. And the answers were quite in line with the questions. And to say more, some speakers added a bit of philosophy to the answers. And as to this, I should mark Olga. Her philosophy was a very interesting one. Thank you so much. So thank you for the meeting, for your participation. I think it was very well done. Let's hope even for the better, because there are no limits for the better. And now I give the floor to the president. Hi. Yes, today's president, Anastasia.
Thank you very much. Yeah, today I'm the president. It's very unusual to be a president, but I enjoy it. I guess everyone enjoys to be a president. So I have one very important announcement. We should give an award to the best table topic of the day. And what do you think? The winner is Valeria. Your Spadoinkle was the best. So. Thank you very much. Good luck. And we are about to close our meeting. So I would like to thank everyone for this wonderful meeting. The next meeting will be in 2 weeks. And I guess it will be in person. And will it be here? Okay, so it will be in Zil. And let's remember the calendar. So today we have the it will be the 10th of April, right? Okay, so exactly in 2 weeks. And we will start at 7:30 Moscow time. So if you are not in Moscow, and I guess everyone is in Moscow, okay, but so you can count your time as well. I guess that's all. Thank you very much. Photo. Yeah, we can take a picture, and after the meeting, we will have after party here around Krasnopresinsk station. So thank you very much.
Саша, спасибо, пока.
Спасибо, дорогие. Поздравляю. Поздравляю.
Да,
Отмечайте
пока,
хорошенько.
пока.
Давай за мое здоровье. Пока.